Hi, my name is Adam, and in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about legal consumer protection numbers. The most important fact you need to know is based in law, and that fact is, presently, federal law allows the ability for someone to legally use a consumer protection number, also known as a CPN, instead of their social security number. The law that gives you this protection and option can be found listed as Title 5, Section 7 of Publication Law 93-579 of Government Organization and Employees Act, and it states, "It shall be unlawful for any federal, state, or local government agency to deny any individual any right, benefit, or privilege provided by law because of such individual's refusal to disclose his or her Social Security account number." What this means is federal law protects those who do not wish to disclose their personal information, also known as an SSN number, except where required to do so. Disclosure of your Social Security number is only required when dealing with the IRS, your employer, or even when applying for a federally insured loan while using or needing to disclose your SSN number. Like it or not, this is the law. Furthermore, most people do not understand the history and intent of the Social Security number system and the legislative intent behind the creation of the Social Security Number Administration. Fact: the sole purpose of your Social Security number is for tax and Social Security use only, not to be given to individuals or private corporations. Again, like it or not, this is the law. And the law states, no federal, state, or local government agency may deny you any right, privilege, or benefit due to your refusal to provide your SS number for any other reason than producing money for retirement accounts with the Social Security Administration, the IRS, and your employer. The credit bureaus acknowledge there are approximately 175 million adults living within the United States, but also acknowledge the credit bureaus are storing 300 million credit profiles. The magic question is, where did the other 125 million additional credit profiles come from, and why? The answer is simple. Most Americans are already using consumer protection numbers to protect their personal data against data breaches and identity theft. CPN numbers are not only available to the rich, the political, or people in the know, but they are available to each and every American by right and by law. Here are the facts of recent security breaches which probably affected you. Did you know? Millions of Americans were harmfully affected by data breaches by Equifax and Facebook, whose information was targeted, hacked, stolen, and sold by identity thieves working on the dark web. On September 8, 2017, attorney for the FTC Division of Consumer and Business Education said, "If you have a credit report, there's a good chance that you're one of the 143 million American consumers whose sensitive personal information was exposed in a data breach at Equifax, one of the nation's 3 major credit reporting agencies." Alex Hyde, chief security researcher, stated, "Data breaches of personal data like Facebook and Equifax is a major score for cybercriminals who will likely look to capitalize any way they can. One of those ways is by selling Social Security numbers, driver's license numbers, and whole person identity information, including name, date of birth, addresses, Social Security numbers, credit card, and account numbers, which can fetch as much as $2,000 a person." It all paints a pretty grim picture of security at the credit bureaus. Noted researcher Brian Krebs feels that the bureaus have for the most part shown themselves to be terrible stewards of very sensitive data and are long overdue for more oversight from regulators and lawmakers. The statements previously mentioned are just cold hard facts. They say nothing about the emotional trauma, loss of income, and denial of credit, service, and financing through which you are likely to go through when identity theft happens to you. Right now, many of you are thinking, is there anything I can do to protect myself? The law states under Title 5 of the United States Code annotated 552A, also known as the Privacy Act, ruled in part. The right to privacy is a personal right designated to protect persons from the unwanted disclosure of personal information. Case filings under Can Financial Corp versus Local 743 ruled. It shall be unlawful to deny any individual any right, benefit, or privilege provided by law because such individual's refusal to disclose his or her Social Security account number. Furthermore, any federal, state, or local government agency which requests an individual to disclose their Social Security account number shall inform that individual whether the disclosure is mandatory or voluntary, by what statutory or other authority such number is solicited, and what uses will be made of it. Furthermore, the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, or ECOA, prohibits creditors from denying you a loan based on reasons that has nothing to do with your creditworthiness. Like it or not, this is the law, and this is your right. The legality of owning a consumer protection number, also known as a CPN, for both personal credit or business credit, has always been based primarily on the fact that there is no intent to defraud. Again, for people looking to protect their personal data and have no intent to defraud, CPNs always had a place in law to protect individuals' privacy from unwanted use or dissemination of their Social Security number. If a person chooses to protect their SSN and operate with an EIN or CPN, also known as a consumer protection number, with pure intent of privacy, absent any intent to deceive or defraud, the law protects millions of Americans wishing to safeguard their personal data from clumsy corporations seemingly being hacked on a daily basis, putting millions of Americans at risk of identity theft and having their personal data sold on the dark web. Again, like it or not, this is the law. Interesting facts I want you to think about. It's estimated the credit bureaus have over 300 million credit reports on file in their database. Very interesting because there are only 175 million adults in America. So where did the other 125 million reports come from? Answer: CPN numbers, also known as consumer protection numbers, that are already listed within the system. I talked to Matt Cohen, owner of LegalCPN.com, and asked him, why have you seen tens of thousands of people purchasing CPN numbers? He answered very easily and simply. People are purchasing CPN, consumer protection numbers, because they work. I've been here on the front line talking to people who purchased CPN numbers for over 10 years. I know they work. I know our clients love them, and I know looking at the American and world economy, someday the financial systems will catch on to what we already know. CPNs, also known as consumer protection numbers, is the most logical fix for a broken system, giving every American their very own unique CPN number, as well as Canada, Mexico, Europe, and the world, enabling banks to lend freely and preventing identity thieves from being able to use the information and technology. This is the future we have seen and see every day. Currently, the system is broken. I also see that every day because new clients arrive every day and they leave with a fresh new start. In my heart of hearts, I truly believe the CPN experiment will manifest into application and manifest into the rebirth of financial systems, virtually risk-free for banks and lenders. Here is another interesting fact Matt brought to my attention I want you to think about. I want you to listen to what I have to say. Then pause the video and test Matt's next point. I'm going to say this one more time. I want you to listen, then pause the video and test this next point. Number 1. Look up your EIN number. Number 2, run your EIN number through an SSN number scanner such as the SSN Validator or any other website or software that can inspect your 9-digit number. Number 3, research shows 40 to 50% of EIN numbers issued are in fact shared by other people dead or alive, using your EIN number as a Social Security number and vice versa. 2 words come to mind: scary and broken. Number 1, it's scary because how can you get credit or financing? Number 2, it's broken because it proves our system is based on broken systems where SSN are EIN numbers, and many businesses and people are literally sharing other people and businesses' information dead and alive. So how can you get credit or funding? This is what they don't want you to know. Now that I have your full attention, let me tell you how the credit system really works and how they are not working for you. Did you know you will be denied instantly for credit if you applied for credit and duplicate credit account information is returned from the credit bureau attached to your information? Meaning, if you apply for credit and at the same time someone else's information returns with your information, IEN, EIN, ITIN, SSN, or CPN, you will be denied. Due to no fault of your own and not denied for legitimate credit reasons, which is a clear violation of law. Millions of consumers looking to protect their SSN and protect their identities are ordering consumer protection numbers every day. Don't wait until your identity is compromised. Don't wait until identity thieves develop IDs using your identity. Protect your identity now. Obtain a credit profile free of use from any other person. After 10 years of service and millions of clients, we found the best defense is prevention. Who needs to give their SSN to Instagram or Facebook or some other online platform? Said Matt Cohen of Legal CPN. Get started now. Purchase your consumer protection number. For more information, visit our website. Click CPN or FAQs to gain more information, resources, or join our affiliate program to capitalize reselling consumer protection numbers. Remember, everyone in the world needs a consumer protection number. My name is Adam, and welcome to the world of legal CPNs, also known as consumer protection numbers.